criminal defense lawyer Ryan Pacyga, and I'm going to talk about when a juvenile gets charged with a crime in Minnesota. It's a very scary situation for parents. Parents feel helpless, and oftentimes the child is taken into custody, which means they're in a jail, and all of a sudden the parents aren't even allowed to visit your own child, and you don't know what to do. What you want to do is make sure that you hire a lawyer to protect them that is familiar with handling juvenile cases in Minnesota, criminal cases I'm talking about. And where they get particularly dangerous is when a child is 14 years old or more and they're alleged to have committed a felony offense. What can happen in those situations is that the prosecutors can try to certify your kid as an adult. What that would do, for example, is it's one thing to be charged with a crime as a juvenile and have it stay on your juvenile record and deal with the juvenile court system. But if the prosecutors succeed in certifying your child as an adult, your child will be dealing with an adult criminal record and faces the real possibility of actually going to prison in an adult prison, which is a very scary thing for a parent to be facing for their child. So you want to find a lawyer that's familiar with defending juveniles in serious felony criminal cases, because these certification hearings that I can talk more about later, they're able to be challenged. We can challenge the process and whether a child should be certified or not. I've done that before and I've succeeded. Each case is unique, but if you have an opportunity to challenge this certification proceeding and keep your child in juvenile court, that's already a great accomplishment, because the mission of the juvenile courts is to rehabilitate and understand the juvenile minds and not to punish, but rather to rehabilitate. It's much different in adult court. Your child has an opportunity, if they stay in juvenile court, to keep matters private on their juvenile record, and also not to be going to prison. They can be given juvenile detention. Sometimes they can even be returned home instead of being removed from the home. And in addition to that, there's a process in the middle called extended juvenile jurisdiction, or EJJ in Minnesota, which means the court has jurisdiction over them until they're age 21 rather than 18 like in juvenile court, but it's still a lot better than being certified as an adult. So certification hearings are complex. You need a lawyer that understands the ability to get their own experts and what the law is and what the government has to prove in a certification hearing, and be able to protect your child in an effort to keep them in juvenile court rather than certified as an adult. If you have a child or your family is going through a certification issue, or your child has just been arrested for a serious felony crime, you can call me. My name is attorney Ryan Pacyga. You can find me at arrestedminnesota.com, that's arrestedmn.com, or call me at 612-339-5844.